I'm going to take this a segment at a time, because it's a 5-minute video and I won't be able to get it all in 10 minutes, so I'm going to do this in several parts. First, Zoul tells me he wants peace, and then I find out, just 2 days ago, he makes this video correcting E-Meek. So let's talk about the first part so I can own him, and then I'll do the second part and third part and fourth part, and I'll just keep owning him and tearing him to pieces. So let's play this. Correcting E-Meek by Zoul Kid.
Okay, so first off, I'm recording at 1900 by 1200, which is a higher resolution than what your monitor is even capable of. Last I checked anyway, unless
You're a fucking idiot.
recently upgraded your monitor. There's not really... I mean, you're not capable of doing this resolution with a standard... The last monitor you had was 1680 by... or 16...
You're telling me that I can't record at the resolution you're recording at, but yet you don't know the resolution of my old monitor. Are you ass-speaking or what?
I don't remember what your monitor's resolution was, honestly, because I don't know what the...
You don't know, yet you know I can't record what you are.
the older Apple Cinema's displays resolutions are at, but you can't even record at my resolution unless you upgraded.
Unless I upgraded? Are you even looking at my videos? Are you even paying attention? Because the monitor that I have right here, I have 2 displays. An Apple Cinema display and a Dell display. And my main display, what is it? Let's see. 2048 by 1152. My screen resolution is 2048 by 1152, and when I record full screen, I don't get no fucking lag, Mr. i7.
But as you're seeing here, the icons can auto-hide, so there's not even a point. If you're talking about clutter, wow, they're gone.
Yeah, but you gotta auto-hide them. Don't you understand that? Now what if you want to use them again? You gotta unhide them, don't you? What about this don't you understand? Let me explain it to you real simple. Windows puts things on the desktop by default, whether you can change that or not. Mac OS X doesn't. So if you get somebody who just don't care and let things lay where they lay, a Mac desktop is far less cluttered than a Windows desktop. Mac doesn't install shortcut applications on your desktop by default like Windows does. So from out-of-the-box experience, Windows desktops are messier. What about that don't you get? I don't care if you can fix it. I don't care if you can hide them. You gotta unhide them. Bottom line is, Windows throws shit on the desktop, whereas Mac, if there's anything on the desktop, it's put there by me. You see these little icons over here? Put there by me. How about we go up here, look at these icons, Zoul. How about we go up here to the Finder Preferences? Right here, you see? And let's say, check this off, check this off, check this off. Where's my icons at? I got one right here. So I can hide my hard disks, I can hide my external disks, I can hide my connected servers, I can hide my CDs and DVDs. Don't you understand that Windows is designed to store things on the desktop from out of the box? Mac OS X isn't.
I don't even have to, unless I put my mouse over them, have them show up.
You don't even have to, unless you put your mouse over them to have them show up, right? What a fucking joke.
That was kind of the point of the video, that, and I could show that I could rearrange them, put them wherever I want.
I don't have to worry about rearranging them and putting them wherever I want, because they're not none on my desktop. You think I can't rearrange my icons wherever I want? You think I can't make my icons snap to a grid? Are you crazy? Did you own a Mac? I thought you owned a Mac, so you should know better, Zoul.
Do whatever, yeah, you have no third-party apps, and you have nice little cricket sounds. Who cares?
I have no third-party apps? Who cares? I'll tell you who cares. All the fucking idiot Windows users who install third-party apps on their computer and it just clogs up their registry. The point is, you gotta get a third-party app. I don't. Crickets are not. And it's not nothing to brag about saying you need a third-party app to get done what you're getting done. Don't you get it? You gotta go out and download something to clog up your registry or pay for something. What about this ownage? Don't you understand, Zoul?
My honest point was, who cares? I can do...
I care.
whatever I want with my icons.
So can I.
Well,
But that's not the point. The point is, from out-of-the-box default, Windows installs your shit on your desktop and Mac don't. That makes, for users who don't care, a cluttered desktop. That makes, for users who don't know, a cluttered desktop.
This video where it's showing a blank desktop was the point, was you're not even using your computer.
I'm not using my computer because I got a blank desktop. Are you that big of a fool? Desktops are made for temporary storage, not permanent storage. That's what you got file cabinets and folders for. You don't keep things laid out on your desk that you're gonna use like that all the time unless it's a fucking stapler.
Talking about, I have a clean desktop.
I don't keep my microwave on the desk in my job. I keep it in the kitchen where it belongs. Do you understand that? You keep icons on the desktop where they don't belong.
Well, great. That means you're not using your icons, so shut up.
I'm not using my icons, so shut up. What are you talking about, dude? You're having to use your icons, so you shut up. I got a dock right over here. And if I want to see my applications, I just click right there. There they are. Here they are, right here. No clutter, no bullshit. So you talking about you're not using your computer, you're not using your icons, so shut up. You're just owning your fucking self by talking ignorant.
As simple as that.
Look at that. Are you seriously? Look at that. Look at that. Oh, you can hide them. But when you unhide them, bam, there's all that fucking mess again. Here's mine. Oh, look at all that fucking mess. I ain't gotta hide nothing. I ain't gotta unhide nothing. Don't you get it?
And I'm not trying to be rude and tell you to shut up, but it's just...
You're not trying to be rude by telling me to shut up? Well, I'm not trying to be rude by telling you I just fucking owned your ass.
It's a completely irrelevant point. Just like most of the stuff you spout off.
Like this? This is the third video you've made on icons, and you was the one that brung it up in the first place. I didn't make a video about desktop clutter, and I haven't made a video about desktop clutter in months. And here you come back and make a video about desktop clutter, and then I make a video responding to you, and then you ask me why I keep bringing it up. It makes no point. You was the one that fucking brung it up, you mook.
But that being said, my icons auto-hide, so there's not even...
Why don't you tell us again? Your icons auto-hide. So what kind of third-party app did you have to install to do that? Or if you didn't install a third-party app, when you want to use an icon, you got to mouse up to it and hope it shows up. Maybe you'll be in the right spot, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll remember, maybe you won't.
Anyway.
And besides, you say you got all those icons auto-hid. What about all this bullshit clutter down here on your taskbar, Zoul? You got an icon here, the same exact icons over here, and then again you got the same exact icons up here. Give me a fucking break.
But on to the second point I'm going to show you here, and I don't want to make a huge file size because 1920 by 1200 when you're recording a lot of frames per second is going to just bog down when it has to compress. It's going to take longer.
You're full of shit. You're full of shit. I'm recording full screen right now, and mine don't bog down, mine don't lag when I compress it. Maybe it's the fucking junk Windows software you're using. You talk like you know what you're talking about. When you say things, it's going to bog down when you compress it. No, it's not. You want me to fire up compressor right now and max out my CPU while recording You want me to do that? So let's see here. Let me grab a movie. Let's grab an application. I don't know what application. Visual Hub. I'll put this in there, and we'll have it go to the desktop. Okay, and I'll hit start. So now it's starting up, getting ready to, it's preparing the audio. It said this may take a while. As you can see, my CPU is starting to go up a little bit. It's 32% now. Now here it goes. Now it's prepared. Well, it's still preparing now. Now it's starting to encode. Now I want you to look at my CPU usage up here. Okay? 70%. Okay? 65, 70% while doing this. Okay? You want me to make another one? I can encode some more. I can encode it with doing compressor while encoding on this too. And record 2048 by 11, whatever. Are we owned a little bit? Your fucking PC sucks. Get over it. I'll leave this encoding. Here we go. See how it's full? I'll leave this encoding while we record, and I'll show you there's no lag.
Wouldn't know anything about that because you're at what? 1600 by 1050 or 6.
No. Looks like you're owned. I'm at 2048 by 1152. So whatever this bullshit is you're spouting off, blaming it on your resolution, you're full of shit. You're full of shit, and you're a liar, or you're making an excuse for your shitty performing i7.
1680 by 1050, something like that. Yeah,
again,
so it's a
2048 by 1152.
So that might be part of the problem. Okay, so I'm just going to cover this real quick.
Okay, there we go. Hello, I got a case that looks just like a Mac Pro. If you want a Mac so bad, go out and fucking buy one.
This is on the left my wife's computer. On the right is my computer fan.
Listen, I'll cover this in the next part. OS 10, fellas. One more thing. Notice it's still encoding. So much lag. Later, guys. Zoul's fucking owned.